Hey there, we're live. I worked a late day today, so I'm going to take this first part of the stream to cram some food in my mouth, but I'll just eat real quick while y'all are rolling in. Only been live for about 30 seconds, so I figure people will make their way. The tweet just went out. Hello there, Manoyo82. You're the first one in. You get to listen to me cram my dinner in. And hello there, Kerple Pisses. And hello, the Witherling. Hello again. I'm not trying to do an ASMR here, but it just happens, you know. Just quickly eating some dinner. This is going to be the last thing I eat today. Hello, welcome everybody who's dropping in now. Reuniclus, Mimi Ioa, Cucklemarful, Four Loco Chokehold. I hope we're doing good. Pretendington. Sorry, Pretentagon. Welcome, Pretentagon. Osama, always good to see you. And Zephyr, I see Zephyr Lamb in there. Lots of bright, shining Tomar Emerald subs. It's great to see you all. We're doing this Katamari thing. Alright. I feel bad to continue eating now that we've actually got some folks in here, but this is my last chance to eat. I had a great weekend, Zephyr. Thank you for asking. Nothing special's up, Dylan B. Just long work day, didn't get a chance to eat, so just eating real quick. What am I eating, you ask? The classic Tomar Rush dinner, which is microwave turkey dogs with sauerkraut. Oh, look at that. Rory V, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Wow, thank you so much. And thank you for the 2 gift subs, Sharosudo. Let's turn it up. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, BaseAm2, and Some Like It's Not. Always appreciated. Bima says, Tomar, just listen to the episode when you and Jaxie were on it, and you sound so different. Was that like Sleepy Cabin? Is that what you're talking about? It is eating ASMR, but that's not what this stream's about. I swear. This is one of those iconic Tomar moments where I'm chewing on a turkey dog. I'd say hot dog, but I'm going to specify that it's a turkey dog. Is this song haunting here? Why don't we have him do that? It's not a cold dog. I nuked it. Katamari Damacy. Oh, it's way too loud, you say? Turn the volume down in game. That way I don't have to turn down my master volume and ruin the audio cues for our alerts. Let's see, where's sound? There we go. Alright, we'll move everything to half. Does that seem good? Alright, we're saying perfect. I believe it. And how am I coming in? Should I just crank the Tomaraphone up just a little bit? Or is that too loud? Okie doke. Alright. USB cable is pinned under my keyboard. There we go. Alright, controller is ready. Here we go again. To terrorize the innocents, as Osama put it. Of course, only in the world of the Little Prince. Now, I don't know if we should go straight for Make a Star 8. Let's do some alt levels. Hey, Zone. I am doing good. Thank you for the well wishes. Oh, and thank you for the 45 bits, One Bad Jofo. Let's make Corona Borealis, right? That is a cool check mark you got next to your name there, Zone. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, dang it. When am I making an OnlyFans? Oh, you know, when I get around to it. That or never. One or the other. Thank you for subscribing, Frothing Weeble. Alright. Any recent voice work? No, but I think something might be coming up soon. I couldn't tell you guys what it was anyway, but at least I'm not totally dry. OnlyFans looking to become more family friendly. So I'm hearing. I still don't know what the hell I'd put on an OnlyFans, even if it wasn't porn. Porn is like, it's obvious. I just take pictures of my scrotum and butt and you know, post those up. That's easy. Because that's obviously what people would want to see. Scrotum and butt. But clean stuff, I have no idea where to start. Do I put up little voice acting things? Oh, feet pics. Oh, okay. bald, shiny head pics. And feet. And thank you for the cheer, Rory V. The idea of you being Adam West style Batman and naming everything Tomarang or whatever is hilarious to me. Oh, I'm glad you like that. Yeah, I don't know. Todd Habercorn does it. Why can't I do it? He calls his home the Habertat. Let's see. Make an OnlyFans where you oil your beard. I need to. That'd be good to just have an excuse to take better care of my beard. Hey there, Chef Erebus and the Unserious Gamer. Let's roll around to Katamari a little bit. First, oh, I hope this works. It did. Okay, good. Now I've got my chat overlay. So I should, once this starts loading in, there we go. Tomar Beard Care Extraordinaire. Okay, now I can look at the chat and the event list right here inside the window, so I don't have to look away. This is ideal Katamari weather. Alright. Tomar, does Chris spread tea tree oil all over your beard with his feet? No. I'm not going on record joking about that. Oh no, the king got us. What is my goal here actually? It's to pick up some certain type of thing, but I wasn't paying attention to the instructions. Corona Borealis. What does that imply? Corona. Tomar, you owe me at least $40, you MF, says No Moida. No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about. Tomar is a man who likes to be in debt to no one. And since I don't own property, that's been relatively easy to maintain. Not looking forward to having a mortgage. Let's see. Crowns, of course, crowns. That's what a Corona is. Give me a crown. I wonder if we can get that crown. Yes! Alright, so we want to try to find as many crowns as we can. Some of them are attached to very large things. The crowns will be ours. Tomar, would you possibly be interested in playing Tokyo Jungle on here one night? Love to see that. What even is Tokyo Jungle? Tell me more. I know nothing of this Tokyo Jungle, and I mean that. I'm not being facetious. I actually have not heard of that. Oh, my mouse cursor's on the stream, but that's the tradition, don't you know? Warning, don't read. Oh no, well, I've read it. But it's our tradition that we put a stylish mouse cursor on our little prints down there. Tomar, I can't believe ever since I saw you on Newgrounds, way back you became an even bigger cool guy. Well, that's very sweet of you to say, Steph7. Can you please stop making anti-Semitic remarks on Twitter? Crypto is tanking enough as it is. I don't even know what to make of that request. I've never said anything anti-Semitic on Twitter. I'm just being my usual Jewish self. Do I have a favorite game of all time? I don't know. Like, I fall in and out of fads with stuff. Like I answer Mega Man X a lot when people say, like, favorite game, but, like, as much as I love Mega Man X, it's more just, like, nostalgia and the fact that I'm very, like, comfortable speedrunning it than it is actually my favorite game. When it comes down to the games that get me most excited now, it is the Souls stuff. And by the way, that Dark Souls run we did, which I do hope to continue later, maybe even on Thursday, inspired me to pick Bloodborne up again, so I'm playing that, basically starting over from scratch, because I had no idea where my old save files are. But yeah, maybe I'll hook up the PS5 in here and play some Bloodborne with you guys sometime. We'll see. Tomar, will you do a meet and greet ever again? I was too young in Newgrounds for the meet and greet days. What does that mean? Do you mean like Pico Day? Is that what you mean by a meet and greet? Can you turn the game sound down just a tad? Here, let's see. Can I do that from here? Alright. Whoa! Youngie, you just monster gifted. You triggered my monster gift. Thank you. Oh my gosh, 5 gifts? How are you doing, Youngie? Youngie is a friend of mine. He's a voice actor too, and a writer. And we've known each other since we both started as amateur voice actors. Back in, I don't know. Where'd we meet? Like VAC or no? I don't even know. Or did I meet you through Jaxie originally? Thank you so much for the donation, dude. Zone asks, Tomar, can you please greet my meat? Sure. Greetings, Zone's meat. Only for you, though. I'm not doing that for anybody else. Thank you so much again for that lovely gift, Y Chang. Puny robots. Okay. Amazing discovering the real legend for the first time and seeing you had worked on it. Wait, what's the real legend? Oh, you must be talking about like the Newgrounds series, the real legend like of Zelda, I'm guessing. I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I did voices in, I did a voice in one episode of that. Yeah, you got gifted a sub by Youngie Phantom. Oh no, wait, you must have gotten gifted a sub by someone else. That might have been Suda earlier. Yeah. Let's see, going to bed. Please don't haunt my dreams this time. For collecting crowns. There, that deer head crown's a good one. Go, so Carvey Pumpkins, it says, going to bed, please don't haunt my dreams this time, I really need the rest. Will do, I promise, I won't Freddy Krueger style haunt your dreams. That's an easy promise to make. Let's see, want to come to Orlando and hang out with me, Tomar? We can go to Disney. I appreciate the offer. I grew up in Florida, and now that my parents have moved away, I have very few reasons to go back. But when I do go back, it's to visit my in-laws, which do live in Orlando, so who knows? It could happen. Although I'm kind of Disneyed out. I also live in LA. We have our own Disney, and I got sick of that a long time ago. I'm not a good Disney parker. I'm not a loyal Disney attendee. I've for me, it's like I've been, I don't know how many times, like maybe a dozen times in my life, and to me that feels like enough. Like, I know they add stuff, but it's, I don't know. A lot of people just like the vibe of the Disney parks, and I can respect that. But for me, it's always so crowded and stressful, and the novelty's kind of worn off. Tomar, have you ever played Binding of Isaac? And if so, what do you think? I love Binding of Isaac. I think it's a great game. I feel like it really spurred on a lot of other roguelites in that style to be made. I think even Hades, I don't know if we'd have Hades if it weren't for Binding of Isaac. Oh wow, Katamari's starting to stutter. Oh no. Oh well. See, Smorking Weeds says, any bad experiences you're willing to share. Oh, thank you for the 10 bits, Fatty No Scope. I mean, that's like 10 cents. Why'd I even thank you? Lucky dime for God Tomar, they say. But still appreciated. We're gonna try this again. Here. I'll turn the audio down even a little more while we're in here. You know what? I had to turn it down again anyway. There we go. That should be good. I respect dimes just fine. And let's see. And thank you for the 100 bits, Rory V. Me and my sister just go there and drink at every available location and heckle people. Do they serve liquor in Disney parks? Let's do a different level, though. Instead of Corona, let's make Taurus. This isn't one of those ones where it's like the first cow you pick up ends the level, is it? I feel like it is. Oh, I'm not gonna like this one. I gotta actually focus on not picking stuff up. We smell a cow. Always mooing, noisy things. Hurry up and start rolling. Just one. Okay, yeah, that is it. So we have 10 minutes. But once we get big, it's going to get really hard to avoid cows. This requires a little bit of focus. Oh! Okay. And I've lost my overlay. Oh well. Katamari Damacy's title screen music is some of the most surreal soundtracks ever. Is this not a chill song, though? Oh yeah. And the mouse goes down here, of course. What's more badass, Leon Kennedy or Ethan Winters? I don't know. They're both kind of like corny in their own way, and they're both kind of badass in their own way. Oh, screw you. That's not a cow. That is a cow-printed traffic cone. I'm done with this level. These are my least favorite kind of levels in this game. Don't worry. We'll do something else. Sinister Verde says, Tomar, if we were to hang out ever, would you let me have a Dr. Pepper after 8 p.m.? P.S. I'm not allowed to have it after 8. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper after 8 p.m., so I'd be a hypocrite if I stopped you. But I'm also not your parent. I don't think I would stop you anyway. Let's make... Cancer is the same thing, isn't it? With the crabs? Or no, or is that just me? If it is, oh well. We're just gonna keep going through these. Thank you for the dime, Shara Sudo. My grandmother always gave me dimes as a kid. She always said they add up after a while. Okay, I'll appreciate the dimes. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Blunderdungus. Tomar, what is your favorite cut of steak? Ribeye, New York strip, etc. Honestly, like, I like a nice top sirloin, or a fillet. Like, a fillet is definitely my favorite. Like, I've had plenty of good ribeyes. I even had I had a 30-day aged ribeye the other day, and it was delicious. But a fillet is definitely just my favorite cut in terms of like fat to protein ratio. And I don't eat steak a lot, so when I do, I like to, you know, I like to treat myself. I love a New York strip too, though. Don't get me wrong. I like all steaks, but the filet mignon is definitely the king of steaks for me. A little 6-ounce filet goes a long way. Let's see, Tomar, what exactly do you do for a living other than voice acting? Asks Gayest Emotion. Well, I am a senior systems engineer, currently for a company that makes an educational program for preschool to elementary school aged kids. But yeah, basically I manage server backend, a lot of cloud infrastructure stuff in like AWS, for example, and other cloud platforms, GCP, and some foreign stuff like through Tencent Cloud. Point is, do a lot of cloud services, but do a lot of other things. Currently working on getting my Kubernetes certification. You know what? I'm just rambling about work jargon stuff. I'm sure this isn't interesting to most people, but I'm a server engineer guy. Think of it that way. I manage a lot of servers, web and database and otherwise, and application, let's say. If we need to locate Tomar, can we trademark the term Tomar Sonar? I wish you'd give me a cut, but sure. Can I own at least like 20% of the trademark since I'm Tomar? Would that be okay? What's your favorite soda? Diet Dr. Pepper. The one I have here right now. That's an easy one for me to answer. Most things I have to like think about, and I'm like, I don't know if I really have a favorite. But yeah, no, I love Diet Dr. Pepper. It's definitely my... I mean, I also have a very much a soft spot for root beers, but not all root beers are created equal. And I couldn't even tell you what my favorite root beer is. I usually I like locally brewed root beers, you know? Like Gordon Biersch actually has their own in-house brewed root beer that I think is really good. Since there's only 4 numbers in the stream title, will stream 9999 be the final Tomar? You know what? That'll be the last Tomar stream, but get this. We'll come up with a new name for the stream after we do 9,999 episodes. So it won't be the end of streaming. It'll just be the end of the stream called TomarStream. Although, once it's coming up, I'm still going to hype it up. I'm going to be like, this is the
look, if we really get that far, but if we do get there, I'm going to be like, this is the tune in for the final Tomar stream, and it's going to be a whole to-do, and then I'll announce at the end of the episode, and I'm not going to mention this ever again, but I'll announce at the end of the episode, by the way, we're starting a new stream, and it's called, I don't see that I have a few years to think about what that's going to be called. Barks root beer's great. I like Barks. Barks has bite, as they say. Tomar, LA Clippers, or Phoenix Suns. Dude, I'm sorry. I've expressed this a few times. I'm not a very good sports watcher person. I don't have a lot of strong opinions on sports. We need to go find some more crab-like critters. How do we knock him down? Let's see, can we get up this? Oh, we can. Ooh. Ooh, got a mother load. What do I think of Metroid Dread? I'm excited to play it. Plain and simple. Oh. Alright, we're falling, we're falling. Alright, we got some more crabs over yonder to pick up. Ooh, we got that one out from under the TV. There's a whole mess of them over here. Stream 9999 is going to be the fabled brisket plus hot tub stream. I would be happy to chill in the hot tub while I wait for my brisket to finish. We did discuss the idea of a brisket stream, didn't we? You know what? So, I am going to be out of town in September, but I figure I shouldn't let that stop my stream schedule, because I'm not like going to be on like vacation. I'm just going to be out of town for some family stuff. I'm trying to think of maybe things I could do other than gaming streams during that time. About 3 streams are going to run while I'm out of town. So I gotta think about stuff like that. Or, you know, I'm gonna bring my Switch with me, so it's more likely I'll just be streaming everything from Switch at that point. I'll just bring my little Elgato with me. Let's see, Tomar, will your answer will affect your reputation greatly. Chicago Bears or Green Bay Packers? I'm not gonna answer. How about that? I have no stake. I have no stake in that battle. I just won't answer. Especially if it's gonna affect my reputation greatly. Let's see, is Round Table Pizza really the best pizza chain in California, asks Bong Eyes. Look, I've never had Round Table Pizza, but if I'm not mistaken, isn't that just like a big chain? I have no idea. I honestly, I can't answer that. My favorite pizza here in Burbank is a place called Amici's. And there's also a place called Dino's that I really like. But that's neither here nor there. Unless you've been to Burbank, there's no real point of reference. They're both local. Osama says I have to answer his Bears versus Packers. Well, my parents live in Chicago, so how about the Bears? Let's see. Rory V says Tomar Signal, the Batman thing again. Beware the Tomar Signal. And thank you for subscribing, Real Ernest Borgnine, who I doubt is the real Ernest Borgnine. 9999 days is 27 years, so there's a lot of time to think about that final stream. That's a very good point. I would, like I said, that is gonna be the final Tomar stream. Can't stay today, have to eat, work early tomorrow, have fun, guys. Take care, Feb. Thank you for the 50 bits, Waxty. Thank you for the sub, Cartridge Blowers. Oh gosh, is that Cody? I hope that's Cody. Or Matt. I think it's Cody. Thank you for subbing. If you're popping in here, I really appreciate it. Pieology or Blaze Pizza? I've never had Pieology. I do like Blaze though. I mean, I like all those kind of cookie cutter, make your own pizza things. Sorry, I'm having a few blueberries as a snack. Let's see, as a system engineer, do you prefer Office 365 Chan or Azure Kun? That's very biased in favor of Microsoft now, isn't it? Also, part of the same product suite. That's like a trick question, Captain Squiggles. There would be no reason to prefer Azure over Office 365. They're complementary services. Azuma Magica. Tomar, good to see you streaming. Too bad about the warts, though. Get better soon, man. That's a lie. I got no warts. Warning Don't Read says, Tomar, your answer will affect your reputation. AVGN or the Nostalgia Critic? Again, I don't really have a horse in this race. I didn't really grow up with either one. I kind of discovered them later on as an adult when they were already kind of memes to everybody. Well, hey, Matt. Great to see you. Hope you're doing good. Cartridge Blowers Matt is another guy I met for my early days doing amateur voice acting. I think originally on a site that no longer exists called Flava, which, if I'm not mistaken, stood for Fine Looking Amateur Voice Actors. I think that was the official acronym. Sorry if I'm asking again, but I lagged. But do you have a favorite Katamari cousin? No, I forget them all the time. But I'm sure whichever one I find and choose to be will be my favorite. I don't think I've picked up any Katamari cousins. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure this game has them too. Magenta Mage says, big fan, Tomar. Thank you for being so entertaining, both as a content creator and as a voice actor. Love your performances in JoJo and Final Fantasy VII Remake. Thank you very much. I can't even find my performance in Final Fantasy VII Remake, but if you've heard it, I appreciate that very much. Dr. Hardfart says, G'day again from Kangaroo Land. Again, Tommy, I like your streaming schedule as I don't need to be awake at Sparrow's Fart to watch. I'm glad that somebody appreciates my streaming schedule. I've gotten angry DMs demanding that I change my streaming schedule. Let's try to make Pisces. Let's see what... I assume this is going to involve fish. Gayest Emotion says, hey Tomar, I planned on taking a vacation at some point later this year, but I'm not sure where. I've never been out of Delaware in my life. Any suggestions? Oh, I don't know. Look, my favorite place to travel to is East Asia, but out of and specifically Bangkok Thailand and Japan, I think, are really fun countries. Thailand in particular, because it's a little expensive to get there, but once you're there, food is all dirt cheap and incredibly delicious. Japan, food's not dirt cheap, but it is affordable and also incredibly delicious. And if you want a reason to travel besides food, you're talking to the wrong guy. Oh, Matt clarifies, fine looking and then fun loving when some folks got salty about their bad faces. And Matt always made me laugh too. But yeah, just wanted to stop before streaming myself. Glad to see you're on Twitch. Miss you, pal. I miss you too, Matt. I need to join in more of your guys' streams. I'm a very bad Twitch spectator and also a starting out very bad Twitch streamer, but I really do appreciate you popping in. Thank you very much. And I hope your stream goes great. Thank you for the dime, Fatty No Scope, the second dime. And thank you for the 50-cent Blunderdungus. Hope people don't mind me sitting here eating blueberries. Cuckle Marvel says, did you go to Thailand for stuff? I don't like that implication, so I'll nip that in the bud.
I've never done any sex tourism in Thailand because I think that's the implication. It's legit a fun place to just like shop and eat and live on a very, very cheap budget. If you go there and you try it, you'll see what I mean. Let's see. Warning, don't read says, oh crap. Oh look, it's Dick Planet. Hey Dick Planet. I hope you're well too. Warning, don't read said, you can check the cousins if you go to the mushroom if you want to see them. My favorite is Johnson. I really don't know if I've picked any up, but I'll check. Azuma Magica says, what do you want me to do with that compound W wart medication you left at my place? You're still on with these made-up warts, Azuma. I don't know how I feel about that. Harold Krell, are you a fan of eating fish? What's your favorite kind of fish to eat? I'm a fan of eating, like, raw fish. I'm actually not that big into even to cooked fish. Like, in order, I like raw fish, then fried fish, then, like, baked or grilled fish. All the way in last place. But my favorite kind of fish to eat is yellowtail sashimi, or any kind of raw yellowtail. Be it on, like, nigiri, you know, the little thumb-sized pieces of sushi, or in a roll, or in a hand roll. I'm a big sushi fan. GDE Mondays, in all caps, said, hey, gayest emotion, I'm going to Rehoboth Beach in Delaware this year. Any places? Okay, that's not for me. Tomar, have you ever played Stardew Valley? Yeah, quite a bit of it, but way early on. I don't think I've ever really, like, gone through and played the final version of the game. But I still put in probably a solid, like, 30, 40 hours. I enjoyed myself. But trying to start over since the game went, like, 1.0, I feel like I'm going to have to give it another few years before I have the patience to start over again. Derp Diamond Universe said, so I did some digging and I found many sources, albeit contradicting, stating that you either had a hand in creating the Metal Gear series or are Hideo Kojima, and the name is a false pen name as to not attract global notoriety. Can you confirm? I can't confirm or deny. All right. Get as many fish as you can. That's what I want to hear. Did you say that about Thailand because Jaxie is close to you right now? No, Jaxie is out grocery shopping. That was an honest statement about Thailand. Jaxie's been with me 2 of the 3 times I went. The first time I was in college, I hadn't even met Jaxie yet. But even then, no sex tourism, guys. That's not my thing. And I would admit it. I think I would admit it if I had. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't. But I didn't do it, okay? You're just going to have to take my word for it. I saw some funny shows, though. Some interesting shows that first trip. I don't know if you guys have... No, you know what? I'm not going to go into this. I saw adult entertainment, but watching is very different from touching. You know what I mean? All right. Let's get off this topic. Do I prefer crab or lobster? Oh, I guess out of the 2, lobster. I'm not huge on seafood, but I do think lobster is very delicious. And I think crab's tasty too, but it's like, it's so expensive that I don't like it on the level of how much it costs, so I eat it rarely, is what I mean to say. I enjoy seafood, just, it's pricey, and sometimes I'd just rather have a cheap old piece of chicken, you know? Tomar, please do your best snake. Okay,
Iroquois Pliskin. Lolly Lule Low.
I that's like the same snake shit everybody does, but I don't know what else to say.
Metal Gear.
Where did you meet Jaxie? I met Jaxie on Sheezyard. Back in 2008? Yeah, 2008. And my first time in Thailand was when I was studying. I did a study abroad program in Hong Kong in 2006. And me and some of the other students did a bunch of like little trips. One was to Guilin, China, and one was to Bangkok. and one was to Beijing. And they were all really fun. In fact, that summer of 2006, I was there for about 3 or 4 months. Was really, really fun. Some of my funnest memories. And I didn't know anybody when I went out there. Like, I didn't go with any friends or family. I just kind of like met the kids in the international dorm and just rolled with it. But there was something like confidence granting about being on the other side of the world. Like, I felt like no matter how much I screwed up, I'd just go home and everything would return back to normal, which was more or less true. There's that does something for your confidence. Let's see. Rory says you saw the ping pong show, didn't you? Maybe I did. But I said I wanted to get off that. Is there a chance we can see you play the entire Fallout series and maybe the DLC mods? New California. I don't know. I definitely want to play more New Vegas, and depending on how that run goes, maybe we'll do more Fallout games, even some of the originals. In fact, I'm sure we'll eventually do some of original Fallout, but Fallout 2 I will probably want to play first, because that's the one that I'm more familiar with. I've only played through Fallout 1 like once. Fallout 2 is one of the few games I actually owned when I was younger, so I've played that a lot. And sorry I keep missing stuff in chat. I'm getting just mad focused on rolling this little Katamari. And we have a lot of fish to fry. You gotta make... Oh, and sorry, I missed Rory V's 100-bit cheer. Rory asks, did you ever end up in Phuket? Really loved it there. That's a place I'd always intended to go, but no, I have not made it out to Phuket yet. Every time I wind up just staying around the Bangkok area. One of the times I went, we got like a private taxi driver and went down to Ayutthaya and, you know, went around to temple ruins until temple ruins stopped being interesting. Oh yeah, we get the fish statues now. These are gonna help bulk our total. Let's get this pile of tuna. You gotta make highlighting more expensive, says N-word Jim. I don't know, the thing about highlighting is it does help me pick stuff out to respond to while I'm going. I don't mind it being kind of cheap. Let's see. Hey there. Says King Azo. I was first introduced to you as a creator through Oni Plays, and it's great to be able to catch the stream. I'm really enjoying the fun and chill environment. Yeah, that's the idea. No, I appreciate everyone who's been sticking around for the chill. It's never gonna get... Like, I hope it never gets any less chill than this. But maybe we'll come up with some fun things to spice it up every once in a while. But I'm totally fine if this is the pace forever and ever on TomarStream. The whole point is that it's... You know, that if it's comfy for me, hopefully it's comfy for all of you. Let's see, Tomar, holy shit, Sunny TM is here. Oh, Sunny TM, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to hear you. If everything's highlighted, nothing will be. I see your point, Forrest Dump, but it meters things a little bit. Mod trolling. Sonny, what are you doing? Tomar, look, I highlighted my message. Says keeping it clean. Hey, you guys. Neo Howls with the Goonies reference. Everyone's just saying Tomar, Tomar, Tomar. I can't work with this, guys. What am I supposed to do about Tomar? Yeah, man, I only have 300 Tomar coins. Let's see, even I can highlight my stuff. And if I can highlight, anyone can. Tomar, what do you want, Sonny? What do you want? Sonny is a good moderator. Sonny, are you giving out the ability to highlight messages or something? Is that a thing you can do? I'm on to you. Everyone's just saying Tomar. Baloney Boy says, Tomar, will you go to prom with me? And dance and dance and dance and dance and dance. Alright. I don't want to listen to this girl. Here, let's save. Just because we always forget to. Nope. Let's see. With Chris's... Oh, hold on. I'm going to scroll up a sec here. Do you have any advice for handling ADD problems? Don't answer this if you don't want to. I just want to hear advice from a stranger. I mean, my greatest advice I could give is, you know, get medication if it's problematic for you. That's what I use. I'm you know, I don't use it every day, but I use it when I need it. I've been on Ritalin since I was like 5 years old. Let's see. With Chris's video game and Zach's show on Adult Swim, do you have any big projects coming out? I mean, I have partial involvement in both those things, but I don't know, I keep pretty busy. My latest project is being a streamer. That takes up a decent chunk of the free time I've got. I still work full time, you know. I'm glad you like the worm, Mimi Oya. Let's see, I'd like to do voice work at some point in the future. How does one go about entering that field? Phantom Dragon 89, that's a very good question. I wish there was a straightforward answer, but the long and short of it is make friends that do voice acting, especially people that are closer to like a little earlier on, to get an idea of what people are doing now, to get like recognized. All I can tell you is how I did it, and I feel like I've done it many times before. Just start acting. It's the best thing you can do. Start acting at some point. And thank you for the 9-person raid, ATK cast. Or is that just attack cast? Rory V says, this is the Mad Max style cult that forms around Tomar. They're only literate enough to say Tomar. Yeah, I noticed. Tomar's regular speaking voice sounds a lot like Tommy Chong, says Harold Krell. I don't know that I agree with you, but you're entitled to that opinion. The beginnings of the Tomar cult. Tomar just fried a PBJ. It's feckin' good. Says Captain. You air fried. Does PBJ, but you mean like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Let's see. It's okay if you don't want to answer this, but I'm curious if you are bored of the Look Tomar It's You jokes. If those are a thing anymore. Am I bored of them? Sure. Do they bother me? Not really. Like I've said before, they don't make me laugh. I don't think they're like, I don't go, ha ha ha, yeah, it is me. But if they bring other people laughter, that's what matters. What do you usually eat for breakfast? I'm looking for some ideas. I don't eat breakfast, Mr. T3XX. T23XX. I sell leftover Ritalin as merch. No, I need that. Also, I'm pretty sure I could get in a lot of trouble doing that. If they took away my Ritalin, I don't know what I'd do. I need that for work. I don't eat breakfast. I usually don't start eating till 3 p.m. because of intermittent fasting. Tomar, do a Tomar impression and say, I am wart-free at the time of saying this. Well, I am wart-free at the time of saying this, and that's an impression of Tomar, because me. You're really getting to me, Azuma. Not really, but I'm on to you. Thank you for subscribing, you Jabez. I think that's how you say that. Once you said make friends, I knew my career was over before it started. Phantom Dragon. You really do, though. if I didn't have friends who were able to like recommend me for stuff, I don't think I would have ever broken in. I'm not very good at networking myself, but there were people who were willing to stick up for me because they knew what I could do as an actor, and they liked me, and that's how I broke in. But you know, after years of doing it as an amateur and never expecting that to happen, really, just hoping really, really hard that it would, I'm moving out to LA. Let's see. How do you make friends who do voice acting? Go to a voice acting community online. Find people on Twitter. Find people on Instagram. Find people in on Discord chats. There's a voice acting club Discord chat. Look up voice acting club Discord. There's a good place to start. That's the community where I originally got involved with like Newgrounds stuff. It used to be a pro boards forum. Now it's a Discord chat. Tomar, make sure to tell all these people to subscribe with Prime. Subscribe with Prime if you got it. Please, pretty please. You don't have to, but pretty please. Zephyr Lamb says, in regards to voice acting, would you recommend creating a website / portfolio for yourself on top of a resume? Resume really doesn't count for much most of the time. Your portfolio really is it, like your demo. Like even just like, I can't think of anything where I submitted an audition in the form of like a resume. It's usually about either having a good demo and being selected from that, or being able to submit to like initially like open casting calls. Look for open casting calls on Twitter, seriously, or on Casting Call Club or through Voice Acting Club. If you really wanted to get into voice acting, the best practice you can get is just auditioning for stuff, and then maybe occasionally you'll get people who are willing to tell you what's wrong with your auditions. That's something you definitely won't get in the professional world, but in the amateur world you can, and you should take advantage of that. Although it's never a guarantee. Damn, Sung, the king has one. I'm falling so far behind on chat, you guys. I'm just gonna keep I think Julian is currently streaming and continues making anti-Semitic remarks, says Diaper Sniper 84. I don't believe you. I mean, I believe Julian's streaming. I just don't believe he's making anti-Semitic remarks, and I so certainly hope not. Tomarito.
Subscription gifted.
Thank you for the gifted subscription, Captain Squiggles. That was very sweet of you. Tomarito, have you read Record of Ragnarok? It's just a pretty meh anime, but the manga is really good. I haven't. But I think I have had it recommended to me at least once or twice, and you saying it again is now starting to solidify it. Tell me a little bit more about Record of Ragnarok. What's your thoughts on the soundtrack, King Azo? I don't know what soundtrack we're talking about. Thank you for the advice. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Please play Lego Star Wars. It's a requirement to be a real Twitch streamer. Maybe I will. Those games are pretty easy to just pick up. How do I be happy, Tomar, says Bong Eyes. I don't know. Treat all your undiagnosed problems. Start with therapy. I mean, I sincerely mean it. If you don't know what's wrong, consider therapy. If you really do think you have a psychological thing, also maybe a psychiatrist if you're able. I don't think there's any shame in using medication to deal with emotional issues. If you really have trouble being happy, if that's a sincere question. If you just mean happy in terms of like successful or whatever, then I'd just say that's just about working hard and living without regrets, living like a man, living like Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. Do you think that celebrity? Okay, let's just catch up. Who would win in a fight, Lionel from Thundercats or Stone Cold Steve Austin? Lionel from Thundercats. He's a mutant lion man. Stone Cold Steve Austin is just a regular man. Let's see.
Speaking of manga, Chainsaw Man, ever read it? Also, I'm excited for the anime. I am too. Thank you for the 1100 bits, Rory V. Hear me out, Disaster Artist, but it's Tomar acting as Chill's documentary style, produced and directed by Doug. Wait, Disaster Artist. Which one is that? I'm trying to remember what Disaster Artist actually is. I know it's a documentary. Anyway, I heard you out. I'm just... And yes, Chainsaw Man, I do love, and I also am excited. I didn't even know that an anime was announced, but I'm not surprised at all. I really like the rough style of the manga, and I hope they kind of translate that well into the anime, though. It's very cool stuff. Play Persona 4 on stream. I'll think about it, Tumbo. Is that like Tumbo, like Tumbo from Arizona? Tumbo? I'm looking this up. Sorry, I keep screwing with my stream window. I'd consider it. What do you think affects society more? One, if Bigfoot were discovered to be real, or two, the Loch Ness Monster was discovered to be real. I think the Loch Ness Monster is a lot more terrifying than Bigfoot is. Like, there's already way more interesting things on the planet than Bigfoot, like objectively. Bigfoot is like, oh wow, there's like a man-ape thing living in the woods. Loch Ness Monster is like an actual freaking like living human, like full-size dinosaur, if we find that. I think it's a way bigger deal. Good question, Phantom Dragon. What's being done by Mappa is going to be a part 2 of the manga too. I did know that, Lamont. I did know they were going to make another Chainsaw Man. I just didn't know about the anime, but that's great. All right, it's Moon. Which one was your favorite character to voice? We're going to put his little badge back on. I get this one a lot, but I don't know. I really don't know. I love them all. I know it's a cop-out answer, but I do. I don't think I have an obvious favorite. There's a lot of eggs here. What was the goal of this level again? It's been far too long. And I definitely stopped paying attention. Is this a bird thing? This seems like a bird thing. Specifically, maybe a chicken thing. I've been on stream for like 15 minutes, and Sweet Tomar has given some of his most sound advice on a lot of my problems. You're an omniscient being, says Big Guy Supreme. I don't think I've said anything all that special. Just repeating the stuff that people need to hear over and over again. Get back to the game. Look here, I am back to the game, and we're Jim. And then Cuckle Marfel. Okay, Record of Ragnarok. Shumatsu no Valkyrie. Follows the efforts of Valkyrie trying to stop humanity from being annihilated by the gods. Oh wait, okay. Yeah, no, sorry, Youngie, who was just in here before, if he's not still here, did tell me about this the other day. And I think he might be in it, in the dub. I do need to check it out. I really do. That's my long and short of it, because now that you're telling me this description about all the gods fighting in an arena and like humanity fighting for their right to exist against them or whatever, this is ringing a lot of bells. The TACcast raid was a while ago, I thought. But still, thank you. Top 5 to 10 voice gigs? That's a lot. No. I'm not answering that. Tomar, what is your favorite video game soundtrack? Oh, that's hard. It's like, I'm so like I love Katamari's soundtrack, to be perfectly honest. But if there's like a specific thing, so it's swans we're looking for, I see. And some of the eggs happen to be swan eggs, but there's no way to really know. Including some of this guy's golf balls.
I I love I love a lot of the old like Kojima game soundtracks, like original Metal Gear and what's that one called? Snatcher, I think. Like I really like old Castlevania, particularly Symphony of the Night. I love those soundtracks. Like there's so many good video game soundtracks. I don't know how I can just pick one. Is the Sennheiser 416 worth it, Tomar? I have an Electro Voice RE20 and a Shure SM7B so far. Well, I've heard very good things about the Electro Voice RE20. I think that's a great mic. I'm on an SM7B right now. Good mic, but really does require a lot driving it. You know, I've never really been able to, even with some more high-powered interfaces, I've never really been able to use it without the addition of a cloud lifter. I love the 416. I love the proximity effect it has on my, the lower range on my voice. I love how it's super directional and super clear. It's really good at like rejecting noise, especially when I lived in a bit more of a cramped apartment than I do now. But if you're gonna spend that kind of money, it probably is still worth just considering spending a little more and getting like a Neumann TLM 103. Just because if you plan to do, just by the fact that you have those mics, I'm assuming you have some like professional aspirations. Professional recording from home, like most people are gonna want you to have like a TLM 103, but a 416 is acceptable in a lot of cases. But it does really feel like the TLM is like the standard. I mean the U87i too, but that one's real expensive. I don't want to talk about microphone models anymore though. I'm starting to bore myself. They're seemingly teasing releasing a trailer. By the way, thank you for the sub, Palix and Dirt, and thank you for the dollar donation, Azuma Magica. Tomar, you sexy prince, thank you for being so engaging with chat for reals. I'll be sad when you become too popular to do that. I will be too, Azuma. I'll be happy for the success of the stream, but I know I miss a lot of things that people say in chat, and that can only get worse if we get more popular. And I probably will eventually have to raise the price of highlighted messages for that reason, but I want to keep it low for as long as I can. What do you think of the GBA and DS Castlevania games since you like Symphony of the Night? Personally, Symphony of the Night was a gateway. Yeah, no, it was the exact same thing for me. I really liked that first one for the Game Boy Advance. I don't even remember the name of it. I just remember really liking it. It was I think it was the first Game Boy Advance game I played because it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a release title. But yeah, I love those. I even like that recent, like, sort of homage that I think did involve some of the creators. What was that one that came out? It's like on, what's it called? It was a Kickstart game. Anyway, Bloodstain. Thank you. Bloodstain something. Bloodstain Lineage or something like that. Yeah. That one, I also really enjoyed that. It's good stuff. Let's see. What's the most recent internet rabbit hole you've been down? Oh, that's a good question. I go down a lot of them, but I don't have anything fresh in my mind. Always like reawakening to like Chris Chan stuff. But like I saw he actually like he like quote tweeted like an Oni Plays Animated the other day, and that caught me off guard. They did. I don't know what gender to use for Chris, so I'll just say they. And let's see. Have you read? Are you a fan of Berserk? Yes, 100%. And I've brought it up on stream a few times, but I'm happy to report that from what I have come to understand, Miura really did go out of his way to prep his staff for his possible untimely demise, and he did basically write out how he wants to finish the series. So, and I've seen their work on Duranki at the very least, and I think they've got his style down pretty good. I don't know that they have his imagination, but they definitely can mimic his style. And I hope that they will do a faithful ending if they continue Berserk from there. Let's see. Castlevania Bloodlines. I have definitely heard some of the music from it, Harold, but I've never played it. I never owned a Genesis. And Genesis is one of the systems I really have played very few games for, even in the emulator days. Hey Tomar, I heard that mad agents have found a Tomar Emerald. Is that a reference to Inspector Gadget mad agents, or is that a different mad? I feel like there's a few universes that have mad agents in them. Diaper Sniper says, Tomar, the federal government of Canada is currently conducting a census of population. They continue to send agents to my bunker, and I tell them that Tomar lives in my head 24/7. Can you state on stream as a matter of public record that you reside in Canada? I'm afraid I'm not willing to commit stream perjury, Diaper Sniper. I have not and never... I am not and have never been a resident of the nation of Canada. I've been to Canada for all of maybe like 6 or 7 days of my entire life. I went to Toronto for a few days when I was younger, and I lived in Michigan. And I went to Vancouver like a couple years ago with Jake Gons of Yada. We did a little trip up there to see some of our Vancouverian animator buddies. Tomar, don't respond to this message. Done. Tomar, what is your stance on the 1973 Chilean coup d'etat? I didn't know there was a 1973 Chilean coup d'etat. I'm gonna keep playing the game. That'll show you. Look, that's a perfect Cygnus. I didn't fail. Here we go. Tomar playing games. Yes, Papa. We game a bit on this stream. It doesn't appear to be our top priority, but we game. I feel like Ursa Major is another one where you have to get everything but the largest bear. Let's try Corona Borealis one more time. If it crashes on us, we're never doing it again. I like to think that the last time was just incidental. There's so much symbolism in... Oh, I don't know what I'm hopping into a different thing. You guys are probably talking about Berserk, though, huh? Let's do a little gaming. Can we do a little gaming? Oh, it's blinding. Amazing, amazing. The earth looks amazing today. What's this? Crowns everywhere? We're super shocked, feeling super lucky. Let's roll the ball up before somebody shows up. Get as many as you can make. Get as many as you can and make as crown studded a cut and make as crown studded a Katamari as you can. That is hard to say. For a beautiful constellation, for a super fab gorgeous sky. These crowns must belong to someone. There are just too many. If a likely person shows up, we'll make a getaway to the great cosmos. In the meantime, we have 9 minutes. What would your voice for Gyro Zappelli sound like? Oh, I don't know. I wish Gyro Zappelli could sound just like me every day. I think that would be perfect if Gyro Zappelli just sounded exactly like this. Why shouldn't he? When you think about it. I know the mouse is on the screen. It's the prince's little friend. The mouse belongs on the screen. Where else would it go? Let's see. Have you seen the new trailer of the Uzumaki anime? Actually, yeah, I have. I mean, I love Junji stuff. I have yet to see like a Junji anime that I really truly loved, so I won't hold my breath. I don't like his stuff. Like, I don't know if it's just never been like I like some of the like really old Junji anime, but still not really for the same reasons I like his comics. I don't know. Like, I watched the whole Junji Ito collection. I didn't hate it, but I also didn't love it. I don't know. I liked a few. I like definitely some of the stories better than others. I don't know. Junji Ito's style is very interesting. I will check out Uzumaki either way, though, because I am a fan. Mainly because Jaxie introduced me to Junji's stuff. Let's see. What game are you most looking forward to this year? Is Metroid Dread coming out this year, or is that next year? Probably Metroid Dread. It's like, before this, I would have told you like Cyberpunk. I was one of those people who was like, I know I'm not alone in this. I was so excited for Cyberpunk all up until Cyberpunk happened. You know, the infamous Cyberpunk being released incident that has yet to be rectified, really. I know they've done a bunch of big patches for it, but as far as I've heard, all those really do is add stability to the game, more so than really make it any more fun or make the story any more interesting. So I don't know if that game's really redeemable. I know that I got way off topic there. Like, is also like Breath of the Wild 2, does that come out this year? I'd be pretty excited for that. I can only think of Nintendo stuff right now. I'm sorry. I'm sure that there will be other games I will play, but I don't anticipate a lot of stuff. You know, I thought I was excited for Beyond Good and Evil 2, but honestly, it's hard for me to get excited about any Ubisoft stuff lately. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. I just bought the Afro Samurai DVD from the bookstore. Do you know anything about it? Afro Samurai? I mean, I remember when it came out. I've never really sat down and given it a good proper watch, though, if I'm being honest. Oh no! I needed those. Alright. Let's go to Crown Town. Oh, I was hoping we could knock that kid over. It's my evil mind. I mean, Afro Samurai definitely looks beautifully animated. I can't really speak to its quality beyond that. No, we can't lose our royal present. It keeps falling. Aw, man, we can't just peel that crown off. Can we pull the one off this guy's butt? I guess not. There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. What's your favorite Zelda game? What are your thoughts on Twilight Princess? Asks Phantom Dragon. I think my favorite Zelda game is A Link to the Past. I'm kind of nostalgic. That was like the first Zelda game I really got into. Even though the first one I played was actually Link's Awakening. Link to the Past was the first one where I just got that feeling of like, this game is freaking huge, this is amazing. And to me it was almost like the first like true open world game I feel like I ever got into. And Ocarina of Time is a very close second. That's an amazing game. And I do, like, I love Majora's Mask and all that, even though I admit I didn't actually even play it on the N64. I played it for the first time on the 3DS re-release. But I liked all the little games. I thought it made a great portable game, honestly, because it's one of the only Zelda games that's like kind of got a little like almost a mission system to it. It's just nice having those little like kind of tasks that you can just like pick up, try to do one thing, and then, you know, do whatever else. See, I know you're not a huge fan, but if you were to say, what's your favorite Sonic game? Oh, I don't know. I used to think I loved Sonic Adventure, but man, at least trying to replay it on the Steam version of DX, I get that that's probably a terrible port, but I don't think the original game would hold up that well for me either. Like, out of the Sonic games I've played recently, I really liked Sonic Mania, and I liked Sonic Generations. It's a toss-up. I'd give it to Sonic Mania just because I really like the music, and it's just I don't know. It's a fun time, and I have a soft spot because Yada worked on the opening intro. My little animation company, Studio Yada, we helped get that sweet Tyson Hess opening animated. Oh yes. Yeah, Tomar, when's the babe stream? Wait, what? What does that mean, gayest emotion? What's the babe stream? Come on, babe. Let's do some streaming, babe. I know, I don't know what you're talking about. What's your favorite ice cream flavor, Tommy? I mean, all things being equal, like if I'm in, like if I'm just presented with standard ice cream flavors, then I'd say chocolate chip cookie dough. But my actual favorite, like, specific flavor of ice cream is Ben & Jerry's Chubby Hubby, which has chocolate-covered pretzels in it, which just... I love things that have, like, chocolate and salty stuff. Like, there was another Ben & Jerry's flavor. It was called, like, Late Night Snack or something like that. And it had, like, potato chips in it. Like, that one was also really good. But those sorts of flavors are not super common. So I love chocolate chip cookie dough. Okay, babe stream or we riot. Tell Jaxie hi. Okay, I will. I think she may have come home. I hear her, which the fact that she's talking means she probably brought over a guest. I wonder who it could be. What would your Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor be called? It'd be called Tomar Time. I just don't know what would... The hard question is, what would the ingredients be? But it'd be Ben & Jerry's presents Tomar Time. Yeah, give me that crown, man. Oh, that crown won't come down. Let's see, will we ever have Jaxie guest star or even replace you on stream? Probably not replace me, but I'm open to the idea of her guest starring. I've heard it requested enough. I just want all of my successes and failures to hinge on myself at the moment. We got the big golden crown. We got another. We're getting that Stiltman's crown. Alright. We done good. 63 crowns. Tomar, what's been one of your favorite series on Oni Plays? Like, I really liked our early AI Dungeon stuff. I think that is one of my favorites. Ghoul Fangman says, it would be carpet dirt and skin flakes from your apartment. I guess you're referring to my ice cream ingredients. Yeah, chocolate-covered skin flakes. Salted skin flakes. That's disgusting. That will not be in there. The Tomar special gives you a dent in your head. Oh no. Do you play any musical instruments or would you like to learn one? I am trying kind of to learn piano right now. And I can play the jaw harp, as I've brought up previously on other streams. Jaxie is not replacing Tomar, no. No, PM Triox, no. No. Tomar, what's a good meal to cook for a babe? Obviously curry and katsu. That's a good meal to cook for anyone. We got a crown gift. The Prince Harry AI Dungeon stuff was hilarious. I agree. That did blow all our minds when that came on. that like the like Prince Harry finale. Like obviously we were guiding it that way, but it went way further than we expected, way faster than we expected. Who is the funniest character from the Austin Powers movies? Obviously Fat Bastard. Let's see. Do you like to play in VR? Do you have a headset recommendation? I do like to play in VR. I can't really recommend anything, but my Vive died and I got a Valve Index to replace it since it's compatible with all the parts I already had. And I really like that high-res motion capture that, like, you really just get really good feedback on it. I have not tried, like, the Oculus Quest 2 or any of the newer Rifts, so I really don't have a basis of comparison with them. Play the jaw harp on stream. I will. That reminds me, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy one right now. I'm opening up an Amazon window. Right? Bear with me here for a second. Jaw harp. I'm going to buy like 3 of them because they're really cheap. Oh no, wait, this one's not very cheap. I'm just going to buy one, never mind. This one looks nice. This Maro Lighthouse Jews harp, Russian Vargan. I don't know what that means, but this looks cool. I'm going to get this so I can play it on stream. You know what? Yeah, let's get one of these nice $35 ones, and let's get a couple of the cheap $10 ones as backups. Where's the real cheap ones? Come on. The Grover jaw harp. Yeah, we'll get like 2 of these. I'm buying these right now. This is important. This is me reinvesting your donations right back into the stream. Okay. We're back. Would you do AI Dungeon on Oni Plays again? I don't know. It may have run its course. I can't, that's not my call to begin with, but I feel like we've brought it up and we've even tried and we just didn't like it and we threw away the footage. So it's unlikely. Is it true that you invented the Aztec death whistle? I don't think so. Let's do Make a Star 8, guys. Let's make it count. I can't remember if this is the ultimate level or not. I really don't remember how many Make a Star levels there were. Play the Fire and the Flames on it. I don't know if that's possible. The Rift Apart episode just aired today's on Oni Plays. You said you were definitely a Jack kid, but other Ratchet... That's the thing. I didn't grow up playing any Ratchet and Clank. I don't have like a strong opinion on it. I tried playing one that came out it was like the new PS3 one at the time, and I just thought it was the one that like the Jack and Daxter movie was based on, I think, and I just thought that was like my first impression of Ratchet and Clank. And I guess it wasn't a very good one. But I definitely played Jack and Daxter and a ton of Jak 2. Jak 2, I think, is the only one I actually owned myself. The Rift Apart episode... Okay. I gotcha. Do you ever play Sly Cooper? No, actually. I know a lot of people simp real hard for that one, but no, I've never actually played a Sly Cooper game. Despite, having a PlayStation 2 in that era. There were a lot of good games coming out then, and I was young, I didn't have a lot of money, so you really did have to pick and choose, and I guess there was always game rentals, but I don't know, even that was kind of expensive. Let's see, the mouse on the screen is pretty hot. I know, right? I love this mouse. It's right between the prince's eyes now. Is Jak 2 something you'd play again? Or is it in a place where it feels finished and you wouldn't go back? That's a good question. I think I'd try it. I know like a lot of PlayStation games, it's probably not gonna live up to my, my head canon, as they say. It's not gonna live up to what it is in my brain. But I'd be willing to give it a go. But I think I learned the lesson from trying to do Sonic Adventure on stream, which I'm glad I just did as like a kind of a gimmick, like a little 20-minute thing, is that I really need to try playing it before I put it on stream so that you guys don't have to visibly experience my disappointment. Unless you really want that. Unless you really want to watch me start a game, be all excited about it, and then be disappointed when it feels janky. I hope Jak 2 wouldn't do me like that, though. I remember it being very fun. I put my white cursor next to Tomar's impressive black cursor, and I am in awe. I actually have... I don't know how it shows up on stream, but it's actually an inverter cursor. Basically, it just inverts whatever colors it's on top of. So when it's on bright colors, it looks dark. And when it's on dark colors, it looks bright. Would we be seeing a VR stream in the future? I think so, but in the... let's say in the middle to far future, just because I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to set that up. So I'll basically have to take over my living room to do it. And I don't have like a good microphone, and I need to figure something out for that too. I'm sure they make headsets that fit into the Index beyond just the crappy built-in one. I just want something that doesn't pick up the entire room, something that just picks up me. I'm sure that exists. I just gotta do some research. Let's see. Kind of serious question. How do you feel about the running gags like the Tomar Emeralds or that Tomar 2 and Oni plays? Look, I think that's like that stuff hasn't really been running for a while on Oni Plays. I definitely, I thought it was funny at the time it was happening. The Tomar Emeralds thing, I honestly doesn't bother me at all. That's just like a gimmick that we've all rolled with, and that one I actually kind of like. That's why I've embraced it for like the icons and stuff here. But like the Look Tomar, It's You, like I said, I haven't found that funny in a while, but it doesn't bother me. Tomar Emeralds thing is really just some stray thought Zach had that we all just agreed was funny. And I appreciate that everybody's just kind of run with that bit. The trick is to have a backup game that you can switch to if the first game disappoints. That's a good point, Ghoulfang. The other thing, I feel like Twitch tries to make you like commit to one game per stream. Like you can never like select more than one game when you're like publishing it. I don't know. Maybe that's like a weird mental thing that I need to just get over. But I feel like obligated to commit to a single game and like title the stream after it. And because Twitch like makes you enter a game, and maybe I could just ignore that. I don't know. What is Zach doing these days? Working really hard on Smiling Friends. Now that I can finally like say that. That's what he's been doing for a while. That's one of the main reasons why he hasn't been on Oni Plays much. It definitely takes up a lot of time. Show running definitely seems like hard work. Yep, that's correct, Lamont. It makes me happy too, Inner MX. We are nowhere. Oh, well, I guess we got 13 minutes left to get our 12 meters. But we haven't even gotten to 100 centimeters yet. Good thing the growth in this game is exponential. Blast you pigeons, blast you all! Blast you, Peter Pan! Alright, we made it in the hill. Or down the hill. Oh! The panda mascot was too much. Alright. You can have multiple games in a stream. Twitch even has them separated in the VOD so you can pick. Okay. Maybe I just have not been reading the UI right. Give Zach all our well wishes and kunks. Will do. If I see him soon, I will let him know. Everyone from TomarStream says hi. Did you play Sonic Adventure with any mod fixes? It's better that way for sure. No, I didn't. I went in with no plan. I literally like installed it in the middle of the stream because people were... I don't know, what was I playing? I think it was... Like we had finished Fallout New Vegas had just crashed, and I was deciding whether or not I wanted to like replay it, and everyone's like, play something else. So that's how we somehow landed on Sonic Adventure. But I kind of just wish I had gone back and played more New Vegas now in retrospect. Tomar, why does Luis keep spilling beer all over the Newgrounds servers? I don't know. I didn't know. I thought they had banned Luis's access to the Newgrounds servers. I think he just spills them on Newgrounders and then they wander in and break the servers. Totally unrelated. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, we need 1.5 meters. Let's see. Sorry, was the one that suggested Sonic Adventure, then left. It's okay. I forgive you. Who was that just said that? Forrest Dump. It's okay, Forrest. Tomar, have you ever played Outer Wilds? It's one of my favorite games of all time. As a matter of fact, I have. And I think it's a really cool game. It's like Majora's Mask as like a perspective space sim. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like if anyone hasn't played it, it's like a really cool. I don't feel like it's a super spoiler to say that it takes place in like a time loop. I just want to. It's like the idea of the game is to understand why you're stuck in a time loop and to like fix it. And you're in like a universe that's like scaled way down so that you can literally like take off from a planet and like go to another planet like it's just a few like it's like a few miles away. Like it doesn't make sense in terms of real physics, but it's a really fun little universe. It's a really just creative idea in general. Hey Tomar, let's see. Sonny was the one that suggested Sonic Adventure then left. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, nobody really wanted to watch Sonic Adventure. That was all just to troll me, I think. Well, I gotta do some work stuff. Take care, Tomar. Have fun rolling around. Oh, you know I will. Panko and Cack. Sorry, I can't say that one. But yeah, thank you, Ponko. You take care now. Oh gosh. What a mess. We keep dropping stuff. We're crashing left and right. This is what happens when Tomar's trying to read chat. I need to not make a habit of referring to myself in the third person. That would be kind of cringe. Ooh yeah, fences are good. I like fences. Give me some baseball players. Some spectators of baseball. Alright, let's see. I want to watch you play Sonic Adventure, just the second one though, not the first. Yeah, the second one might work out better because I don't have to figure out where to go in the confusing like open world segments, which I remembered as a kid thinking were awesome, and now I kind of I'm just sort of irritated by. Stop looking at chat, Tommy. I can't help it. That's my format. My format is I interact with chat. Oh, by the way, Ghoul Fang Man. You know what? So Captain Squiggles, first of all, thank you for the 100 bits, like 13 minutes ago. You got me into Jaw Harp accidentally, and it's so fun to play, so thanks. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy it. It really is like, once you learn how to play it, it's one of the easiest instruments to just screw around with. I do recommend it. The melodica's up there, too, with good instruments to just screw around with. No, is that what it's called? No, not the melodica. That's something else. The kalimba is what I'm thinking of. The thing that's just like a bunch of little like thin metal strips on a like hollow wooden board. It just sounds really pleasant even when you're not playing it well. Tomar, is Bulbo real? Like the game? Yeah. I'm seeing updates on it all the time. I see whenever when a new commit comes in and the build rolls out. I know it's real. I've seen Bulbo, I can tell. I'm gonna go shotgun a fart into my toilet and pass out. Ah, TMI, fatty, TMI. Someone's shooting at me and I don't appreciate that. Let's pick up the boncho on the bike. Oh. There, we got that cop who was shooting at us. Man, we're only down to 5 minutes, and we're only at a little under 5 meters. We gotta pick up the pace. And then, thank you, Ghoul Fang Man, for the 100 bits, like 6 minutes ago. Thank you for the chilled out stream. It's been a hectic couple of weeks, but this is nice and relaxing. I'm glad. Ooh, we're so close to 5. We're so close to 5. There, we just hit it, I think. Alright. Let's cross the 5 barrier. Hope there's good stuff here. These pipes seem to be doing the trick. Ooh, let's get those little mine-looking things, whatever these are. It's funny, Jaw Harp led me to Kalimba. Not good at it, but it's a relaxing play. I was gonna say, Zach was learning Kalimba not long ago. He was able to play like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and he figured out how to play the Rugrats theme song on it. If you guys ever see Zach, and he's carrying around his famous Zach Kalimba, you should ask him to play you a little ditty. Okay, we're still cutting it close. Yeah, give me some rails. Alright, we're getting cars now. That's a good sign. Let's see, you played D&D before, right? Says PM Triox. How do you feel about a player who roleplays by saying the elf stares directly at the orc, like third person, but not really? I don't know what you'd call it. I don't know what to make of that. Do you mean like people that like God mode, or most people I know just, oh, did we complete it? We did. Okay, we got our 12 meters. Now I can relax even more and just collect the town and try to tolerate that rapid fire gun sound as best I can. Ooh, can we pick up? Ooh, we got the rainbow helicopter. Ooh, we're getting buildings now. Ooh, this is getting fun. Sorry, I'm getting a little focused. But did you see that Skinwalker Hunt was released in early access? Yes, I did. I know it's by the dev who made Witch Hunt. So the truth is, Chris and I already tried. It's a pre-release build, so I don't think it's a final version of the game. But Chris and I already did successfully hunt the Skinwalker on the first level. But we're hoping to keep it as like kind of a surprise for Zach, so we haven't told him anything about it. So I think we will eventually play Skinwalker Hunter. We might wait till it goes version 1.0 though, and I don't know how long that's going to take. Because I'm curious to see what else he does with the game. Because right now it feels like, I don't know, like, you know how like there was like the village and the store in Witch Hunter? Skinwalker Hunter right now at least doesn't have any of that. It's literally just like you're out in the field and you're hunting a Skinwalker and there's some other enemies too. And you know, when you're near the Skinwalker, he'll usually run at you, and when you hit him, he like runs away. He's kind of like, he moves like the little tiny devil kid thing in Witch Hunter, where he's like super fast, but he does kind of like a hit and run strategy, so you can't like just like blast a bunch of bullets in him. Let's see. Zach should have his own Rugrats character in the reboot. Really, adding anything original to that series could probably only make it better. Certainly Zach would. Certainly Zach would, though. I think we made short work of this place, no? We're rolling up like whole radio towers and stuff. I'm proud of our work, you guys. We ruined this entire town and its economy in just like 17 minutes. Let's take that crane. No! We couldn't get the crane. But not bad, right? 24. We got double the required size. Let's see. Showed my friends 10 puns to see if any made them laugh, but no pun in 10 did. Har har har, Z Dryden. Tomamoto, what instruments can you play, Tomy? Oh, so I was just saying, just the jaw harp, really. Like nothing, like I played clarinet in middle school for 2 years, and I've forgotten every last bit of it, and I was trying to learn some piano. Let's see, you said I'm trying to learn drums. Okay, I can figure out anything with strings and piano at like a grade school level, but it's fun. I'm trying to learn drums also. Almost have an idea for the Tomar flip, and we'll record it and tweet it to you. Okay, cool, thank you. And that was Some Like It's Not. That'd be very cool. Tomar, got any favorite fruits? Oh, everyone here knows. Wait, Blowing Kunks, you know it's the mangosteen. You're just trolling. You've got to know it's the mangosteen. You're here for almost every stream. Phantom Dragon, what real-life major city would you like to roll into a ball like in this game? Oh, it'd be real fun to roll up San Francisco. They could use a little cleaning, I think. Ooh. Getting that nice Swiggo Dr. Pepper. It's gonna keep me going. Magenta Mage says Vegas. The classic Tomar blueberry. Tomar, what's your favorite beverage? You seem like a milk guy, but I just don't know. Don't want to stereotype you, says I can't smell. I actually do like milk, but I would not say it's my favorite beverage. My favorite beverage is, I don't know. It's tough. I love milkshakes. I love root beer floats. These are like special treats, though, not things I'd have often. What's the best bagel? The everything bagel, obviously. What can be better than everything? Tomar, you do so many things like engineering, streaming, voice acting, yada. How do you not get burned out? That's how I don't get burned out, is I vary up my days and my weeks by doing all kinds of stuff. And I don't know. I like feeling busy. I don't know. I've never like I don't work in a way that burns me out. Like I guess you could say I just have kind of a chill approach to life where you know, I try not to get involved in anything that's gonna get too stressful for too long. Uh, can you say something calming after I just finished playing horror games? Says Insomniac Android. Hey, you know what? You know what, Insomniac Android? Those horror games you were just playing, they weren't real. Everything's gonna be okay. You're back in the real world now, and we got your back, buddy. Is that relaxing enough? Tomar, how do you milk an almond? I think you just soak it in water. I think that's how most of those like almond and oat milk and stuff are made. You just soak it in water, and like the starches and fats just absorb into it over time or something like that. That's my very unsophisticated, ignorant answer to that question. I don't actually know. Tomar, what should I have for breakfast in the morning? Asks RCNVLN. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a breakfast guy. I don't know. Maybe make yourself some French toast. Put a little extra effort in the morning. I love French toast. I barely ever eat it because it's probably not very healthy. But you know, just beat an egg. Beat an egg or two. Put some cream in there. Maybe just a dash of vanilla. A little bit of cinnamon. Mix it up. Soak whatever your driest, oldest, stalest bread in there and toss it on the frying pan. You got delicious French toast. Shout out to losing your virginity to a cactus. I don't know what that means. XBX Sinfonia. Super Urban Buddha says Tomar helped topple a South American dictatorship and doesn't consider it stressful. Har har. I don't think I ever did that. Do you really think a shrimp can fry rice? Oh boy, what's going on here? I love fried rice. Pineapple fried rice, which a lot of Thai places have, is like one of my favorite things. I like making pineapple fried rice too. I like making fried rice of all sorts. Have you ever gotten scammed from a roll from your early days? And can you yell for us? It's Moon 3. I don't think I've ever gotten scammed as a voice actor. I don't think. And I don't want to yell. I really don't. That's just... It feels like it goes against the spirit of the stream. Make a star 9. Let's make Virgo. Let's just make Virgo. Because make a star 9 is going to be like a half-hour level. Tomer, have you collected... You know what? Actually, let's exit and see if we have any cousins. That's a good question, Queasy Inside. Breakfast is decided. I haven't had French toast in years. See, French toast is like a special thing, but I do love it. And it's not hard to make at all, as long as you've got the ingredients lying around. Go to home planet. Alright, if we go to the mushroom. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we do have all these cousins, don't we? How do you actually select one? There's Fumin. Someone was saying their favorite was what? Thomas? Was it Thomas? Do we have Nick? Papso, Kuro, La La La. Ooh, I like this guy. I like Marnie. He's just like a tennis ball. Oh, Johnson. That was the one you said you liked, wasn't it? Okay. Does this mean we're Johnson now? I don't know how to actually select the character, I guess. Alright, so if I select Johnson, does anybody know what the heck to do? Oh, I had scrolled the chat. Let's see. Are you looking forward to Dark Side at all? Are you unfamiliar with 40K and it just looks like Vermintide's sequel to you? Or Dark Tide? Yes. I'm not super familiar with 40K. You take advantage of Prime Day. I got a new Echo because I have one of those like first gen Echo shows that I hate, and it's always screwing up and like thinking I'm talking to it when I'm not. Tomar, has Jaxie ever called you a cue ball? No, never. Excuse me. Tomar has confusedly selected your Johnson. Okay, no, only for multiplayer. Oh, okay, so that was only in the sequels that you could use the cousins. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Let's at least wear our crown. Oh no, let's wear our winter scarf. Wait, can we wear both? No, we can't. I'm King Prince. Don't you forget it. Alright, after all that, let's go make Virgo. It was Johnson, though. It was Johnson. What do you use Amazon Echoes for? I control lights, and I use them a lot for, like, kitchen timers. That's the one that I replaced, is there's one in my kitchen. And it's also nice to just turn my lights on and off by voice when I go to sleep at night. And I've also made some custom Amazon Echo skills, which are cool, but I don't want to describe their functions just because, I mean, I did make an integration with Twilio a while ago until they finally made the, like, Alexa call my phone kind of thing. But, yeah, I had a, basically, let's say I had a download management system, and I made an integration to hook up to its API to let me know, like, what the most recent downloads I'd gotten and stuff were. I'll put it that way. I built that many years ago. I don't really even use that system so much these days, but I was very proud of it at the time. It was sort of what I did to teach myself, like, REST APIs, if anyone's familiar with that. Anyone who does some, you know, works with a lot of, like, curling or, what's the term? Postman. That's the software a lot of people use to test, like, RESTful APIs. But yeah, that was the first time I built my own REST API and integrated other people's into it. I forgot what are we supposed to get for Virgo? I assume all the virgins. I actually have no idea. Let's see. Are you still working on that psychological horror game about the bad roommate? Oh wow, you remember that? No, not at the moment, but there are occasionally talks about reviving it. I know Jaxie still does want to make that game. Just, you know, when she started working full time, it started just seeming kind of unrealistic, because now we both work full time, and making a game is typically such a massive time commitment, as we've both come to learn. Do you know any other languages? Ktsat ivrit aval lo harbe. I know a little Hebrew, but just not very much. Even that grammar just now is probably terrible. I learned Hebrew growing up, and you know, like what, Espanol, pequeño. I don't even know. I did like 2 years of high school Spanish, but I did a lot more years than that of, like, elementary school Hebrew. Is the roommate based on you, Tomar? No, it is not based on me. If it were based on a real person, I wouldn't even disclose who. Because the whole point is they're terrible, right? people who eat hot Cheetos. Let's see. Don't you hate it when people overpost in their REST APIs? Like, they don't even care about REST security compliance at all. I see. No, I have no response to that. Is the roommate based on you, Tomy? Yeah, okay, that's right. I already read that one. People who eat hot Cheetos every day aren't considered human and must be avoided at all costs. Why is that so? Why would you make such a brazen statement like that about hot Cheetos? I happen to live in a very pro-hot Cheetos household. Although I don't eat them a ton myself, it's mostly Jags. That's like one of her favorite snacks. Though she does not eat them every day, nor should anyone. So what about the game where you lose your phone in the vent? Was that a thing? I feel like that was like a hypothetical that came up at some point a long time ago about a game where you lose your phone in a vent. I can't even remember the context of that. Was that an Oni Plays thing? I couldn't even tell you. I don't know what that language is. I mean, that could be Chinese, that could be kanji. I feel like they use a similar writing system. So I don't even know what you've said, Mecha Goober, and I don't have the hands free to Google Translate it. Are we talking about burning hot or the jalapeno ones that are only slightly hot? We're talking about flamin'. I don't know, whatever flamin' hot Cheetos are. I feel like they're not like. We sometimes have the regular ones. We sometimes have the like extra hot ones. I usually like the weaker stuff. I like stuff that like just barely gets to like hot, but not, but doesn't linger. That's my favorite kind of spicy stuff personally. Stuff that won't linger more than a couple minutes. Any female born after 1993 can't cook, says. I'm not gonna read your name. It says BS Monster, which does not stand for what BS normally stands for. I'm just not. That's scrolled up now anyway. Oh no, wait, Diaper Sniper. Any Tomar born after 1993 can't cook. All they know is McDonald's charge they phone. This is obviously some sort of like copy pasta meme anyway. Big dogs or small dogs? It's like a boomer copy pasta. Is that the idea? Remember the episode of Oni Plays where Chris and Zach tied you up and tore off Lyle's eyebrow hairs in front of you? I don't. I've done a really good job suppressing those. So no, I don't remember that. I mean, I assume I'm doing a good job suppressing them. Let's see. Cheetos versus Takis. Pick one. Me personally, I kind of like Takis better. I like the harder. I like crunchier stuff. That's the only reason. I think they both taste delicious, but I prefer Takis like very like satisfying crunch. Favorite Sour Patch Kid color? I want to say red. But, like, honestly, if I ever see the ones that are, like, the all watermelon, I do think that is my favorite Sour Patch flavor. I don't even normally, like, prefer watermelon flavor stuff. Just watermelon Sour Patch Kids in particular are just, I think, really good. Like, they knew they were onto something when they started releasing just watermelon flavor. There's no coincidence there. What do you think about the John Cena China drama? I don't know that I've been following that, TBH. I only just noticed we were on a Lonely Rolling Star level. I do love this song so. We still have a solid 3 minutes left. So it seems like our goal is to roll up, is it people or women in particular? I still haven't been paying attention. It seems like it's just women that make it increment, females, if you will. Oh no. Yes. Females. Thank you for clarifying, Inward. But yeah, I don't know about the John Cena China drama. I'm sorry. There's a whole mess of women to roll over. Does anyone feel like I've been targeting women in this playthrough? Because I'm not, I swear. I would never do that. Despite all the feminine screams emanating from my Katamari ball. And yes, I know that saying Katamari ball is redundant, but it sounds funny. Spoken like a true harasser. Yeah, I just love women. I wish I could just roll them all up. In this game. In this game only. I swear. And the cop's shooting at me. I don't know why he'd shoot at me. He's gonna hit one of these lovely women. Ooh. It's been a good roll, folks. It's been a very nice roll. Tomar, is it true that in 2014... It's okay, Jimmy, take the red pill. I still think that's a really good bit, too. Carl Weezer talking about brain cell Reddit. That one never gets old for me. Tomar, is it true that in 2014 cops raided your home and found a ball of women? Absolutely not true. Absolutely false. Hey Diggly, I'm doing well. It's rainbow time. I think Homer cloning himself is one of the best bits. That's a fun one. Margie. Oh. The first words I heard were brain cell Reddit. Did you just join, Patey? It's only plays out of context. Top out of context. Tomar moments number 15. I love rolling up women. I know. Let it all out. You're a sub 8 new male, Jimmy. That's the biggest black pill of them all. Tomar and Tomarge. Watching you boys goof around in Minecraft really buttered my biscuit. I'm glad you liked our Minecraft stuff, Mikey Walks. I didn't expect us to have as much fun as we did. Oh, cool. I got a tank top. I'm switching to the tank top. Minecraft stream when? Oh, we'll have a Minecraft stream, I'm sure. In fact, if we did a Minecraft stream, do you guys think we should do it online? Or I just sort of like, I'll publish server details like day of, you know, and people can pop on and maybe start building a little early, and then we can just screw around in like a kind of like fresh seed. I don't know if I do mods or not, but I do love running my little Minecraft servers. I would just stand it up temporarily. It would not be a long-term thing. So it would be like I turn it on one of my like random like Linux servers I have, and then when we're done, we're done. And you know, maybe I'll spin it back up for other stream days, but it will not be a persistent world, because I know what happens when you leave a persistent world running too long. People start speed hacking, and then the file gets really big, and then the server starts to lag, and all that stuff. Yes, I need more dedicated WAM, Diaper Sniper. Never enough dedicated WAM. I need to make sure my Java virtual machine is set to at least 8 gigabytes. As much as I love having a bunch of Ding Dong and Julian out of nowhere, I missed you guys. Oh, that's sweet of you to say, Curb. Well, yeah, we've obviously been recording again. Speaking of your name, Curb. Oh, you know what? I don't want to spoil anything. We've been kicking around some ideas. Let's see. Tomar, you are friend material. I will cite this in my paper. Thank you. RMXEXE. I know. You know what? I know. I am a good friend. I take pride in being a good friend. Tomar, how's your day been? Says DJ Skull Kid. It's been great. Trash Pit says, did you see the Minecraft X Sonic collaboration? No, I didn't know that was a thing. Lenny says, oh, hey, Lenny. Did you just hop in? This is my first time seeing you. Tomar, if you had oh gosh. Excuse me, I did not mean to burp on stream. Party foul. Tomar, if you had a small clone of Hitler, would you torture it? That's the same hypothetical that's been passed down from generation to generation. And I feel like the conclusion I came to was like, I'd give it to somebody else. I wouldn't want to. I don't want to torture anyone, even if they deserve it. I'm just not a torturer. Curb says, wow, what a tease. You can make of that what you will. But, we'll see. It's not my place to talk about Oniplay's future plans on the show. Shotgun a brew, Tommy. I just ran out of my Diet Dr. Pepper, and I do have some Asahi in the fridge right next to me, but I'm not really a beer guy. The reason I always have beer in the fridge is because they're for gifts. And that's very sweet of you for gifting a sub, Mikey Walks. Thank you very much. And that's your first gift in the channel. I really do gotta say, says PM Triox. Oh, wait a minute. DJ Skull Kid says, do you see the Courage the Cowardly Dog Scooby-Doo collab? That looks like it'll be cool. No, I didn't know about that either. Are you guys making stuff up? I would watch that. I would watch a Scooby X Courage thing. I'm much more excited about that than Scooby X WWE or whatever. We'll do Ursa Major, even though I think it's another one of these irritating levels. I just don't want to do another giant level since we're getting toward the tail end of the stream. We're in the later... We're definitely in the second half of the stream, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see. If that person tortured him, that's fine. I'm okay with Hitler clone getting tortured, I think. I just don't want to do it. I wouldn't get any satisfaction out of torturing a man, especially a tiny man who couldn't fight back, even if he did have all the memories of Hitler. I really do gotta say, I was worried for a while. Now that I'm 31, I'd grow out of the stupid humor you guys have been doing for the last 20 years. I'm glad to be wrong. Thanks for all the years. For sure, PM Triox. I mean, I'm like 35, and I'm pretty confident I'm never gonna grow out of childish humor. If something makes you laugh, it makes you laugh, and you should never let the world tell you when something should stop being funny. That's up to you. Let's see. Diet Dr. Pepper is the nectar of the gods. I agree, Curb. It's one of my faves. Have you ever tried onigiri? Says bananas, or a jelly donut for us Americans. That's a Pokemon reference. the jelly donut thing, and it's Girl Chan had had a similar reference too, where we called sushi hot dogs, but the yes, I have tried onigiri many times. I usually get it whenever I'm in Little Tokyo, and obviously I had it a bunch the one time I was in real Tokyo. But yeah, onigiri's great. I love tuna onigiri. I love salmon onigiri. I even love konbu onigiri. In fact, I don't think I've ever had an onigiri I thought was like gross or unappetizing. What's your cocktail of choice? I don't know. It used to just be like a screwdriver because I liked saying it and it's simple. It's just like vodka and orange juice. I really don't drink a lot of cocktails though, I gotta say. It's like I enjoy like a nice margarita even, but I don't know. Vodka cranberry, vodka tonic. Most of them involve vodka because it's just efficient and I don't like drinking a lot. Tomar wouldn't even have a choice in the matter. The FBI would bust in and demand he hands in the tiny Hitler. And I would comply, Ando. If the FBI busted in and demanded the tiny Hitler, I would just give it to them. I'd be like, you take him. You deal with this. You deal with all the hypothetical consequences of having a tiny clone of Hitler with all of Hitler's memories. Pineapple fried rice versus beautiful babes. Resolve this issue. Alright, 0417. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to try. Pineapple fried rice, really tasty, right? Really delicious, both sweet and savory. Has soy sauce for the saltiness. Has pineapple for the sweetness. In a lot of cases, has some cashews or maybe peanuts, but I prefer cashews. Sometimes even has some I already hit a bear. We're gonna try that one again. That didn't count. It was literally a 2-second run. Look at just one bear slapped onto the corner of a thing. Oh, hey, Blue Bandit. Had no idea you streamed. Just saw this in my recommendations. Thank you, Twitch. Wow, Twitch is doing recommendations now? That's great. I owe them. We're doing Ursa Major again. That was terrible. And it was a good song. Where's that darn bear? I did get distracted by food. I was describing pineapple fried rice. I guess pineapple fried rice already has won in my mind over Beautiful Babes. Sorry, Beautiful Babes. Oh shit, I forgot you were in on Girl Chan. Did you know who was the lucky winner? Yeah, no, we wrote that whole episode. I don't want to get into that. It's my fault for, I guess, bringing up Girl Chan. But yeah, there were actually multiple winners, and they were all written into the episode, and they all had voices, and all the lines got recorded, and then it just never got made. What? It's gonna be a long night, fellas. That time we made 4 seconds. That's like double our previous time. Obviously, we're gonna make some Stardust. This is an evil level. Yeah, these really are the worst levels, but we're going to give it one more honest try. I'm going to try to pay a little better attention. What if someone made a symbiotic... Let's see, what was it? Symbiotic clone of you and Hitler that has both your memories and Hitler's memories, and it was left in your care. I think I would just call, like the FBI and try to... I wouldn't want to deal with that. Are you, like, is there some reason I really have to take care of it? I don't know. I don't want to. I like Ding Dong's take on the he has the same thoughts and memories part when he was like, your neighbor could be thinking these things too, doesn't mean he's gonna do it. I guess so. Here, I'm just gonna turn around. Gonna do a total about face. There's a bunch of teddy bears and bear in the street. Jeez, what can I roll up? Umbrellas. Sombrias. And then I have to deal with... See, what are those? tiny bear statues, signs that probably have bears on them. Everything's a friggin' bear. To whoever designed this level, I say blast you, blast you. They're totally gonna hide a bear in here somewhere. I'm like paranoid. Alright, now we're legitimately doing it. Tomar, how often do you practice voodoo? Ooh, yeah. Let's consume these skateboarders. Oh, no! At least he's too big to pick out. Okay, what's this? I think they're just belts. Ah! Oh, Tomar just literally said, I did not say that. I said teddy. Teddy bears. Teddy. There's no way I said that other thing. Ah! Yeah, take that, skateboarders. Good enough. Oh, we can roll up these bushes. Let's be real careful here now. Oh no! Chigedom, funkydom. Are you kidding? I hit the stupid bear statue. Alright, we're done. We're done. I saw you warn me, random dude. I saw it, but it was already too late. This game is Tomar trapped in space. We're gonna create a constellation out of this terribly small bear. We're gonna do another level. Even if it's just playing another one again. I'm not doing Make a Star 9. Or should I? No. Oh hell, let's just do Make a Star 9. How long is the time limit on this level? Let's see, tell us your life story. It's Moon 3. I'm not telling you my life story. 20 minutes. Alright. Nah. You know what, guys? I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to do this. I really do want to do this, but I also feel like I got to call it a night. Because I can't stream for another 20 minutes. But we'll stream for like till 10:30. Okay, how about this? 10 more minutes. And we'll just talk with chat. I'm going to close the game. Or you know what? I'll just play this level for 10 minutes. And we'll get 10 minutes in. How about, and then I'll change my mind and go, you know what, screw it, let's just finish the level. But all I'm committing to is the next 10 minutes till 10:30. How about that? So, Tomar, how late is too late to switch careers? I'm 22 and been working in pharmacy. Let's see, for over 3 years. I have a degree relating to the field, but I've been getting burnt out with work as the past year or so. I want to go back to school and get a degree relating to IT, but I feel like it might be a bit too late for me. Sorry if this is a bit lengthy. I think I might have a legitimate response to this, and my answer is like, if you specifically want to go into IT, and it's because you think that you have some actual passion for it, and it's not just something you read about as like, oh, this is a high demand, lucrative field. Because I've had this conversation with people who are just like, well, there's money in it, and I'm like, yeah, but if you don't like it, you probably won't be very good at it, and you probably won't enjoy it. Like, I mean, obviously you won't enjoy it. So if that is something that legitimately interests you, I don't even know if you already have a degree. Like, that's a good start. I don't know that I'd, like, at most, like, maybe do, like, some, like, part-time community college IT stuff. I wouldn't, waste my money on doing like another 4-year university degree or something to get into IT. You'd be better served by working on like certificate courses in some specialized IT field, or like I said, to get your to get your foot in the door. You know, like you could do some what's it called, certs, CompTIA certs, and you could do like local community college stuff. And if you have a specific specialty you wanted to do, like if you want to do networking, work on a Cisco cert. If you wanted to do like cloud stuff, work on getting an AWS cert, like solutions architect. And if you enjoy the stuff you learn there and it's interesting, especially if you're able to like find ways, like even learning Linux stuff, if you could find ways to apply it to other things you want to do, like that's your clue that you pursue it, you know, more hardcore. But to answer your initial question, 22 is very young. I don't see any reason you can't change your career at any age. But 22 is, you've got all your best years still ahead of you. I would not stress about changing careers. Better to do it sooner than later if you're already regretting the pharmacy thing. Sorry if I'm rambling on about this too long, but that's my thoughts on it. Like, I didn't specifically study IT per se. I studied something called information systems, which definitely relates to IT, but it was a lot of like high level stuff. It didn't teach me even like 10% of the stuff I use day to day now. Like that stuff you just learn on the job, and you learn it through certain materials, and you just learn it from having to work. And there's so many different IT systems, and the ecosystem's constantly changing. That's why I don't think it's worth wasting all that money going back to college. I'm just saying that for your financial sake, and so you don't go into a bunch of new debt all the while, you know, you're in school and you're not earning as much money. It just doesn't seem practical or necessary. Let's see. Would you be okay with losing all memory from 1 year of your life in exchange? Oh no. Hold on. I want to read that one. In exchange for having the best Mr. Krabs impression in the world? What's that guy's name again? Clancy Brown? So basically I could do a perfect imitation of Clancy Brown. But no, I don't think that... Clancy Brown already has that job, and SpongeBob is over. I mean, yeah, there's like Camp Coral and like all these spin-offs no one really wanted, but no, I don't think I would trade like a year of my life to sound like Clancy Brown. As much as it would be cool to sound like Clancy Brown, as much as I appreciate that in and of itself, I don't think I would make any great sacrifice for that ability. Gotta get some sleep, but I wanted to wish everyone a good night. Lots of love to y'all and to Big Papa Tomar. I want to roll you all up into my life, says Attack Mountain Space Doctor. That's how I've chosen to interpret your name anyway. ATK MTN. That means Attack Mountain, right? What else could that mean? Alright, 3 meters out of 30. Alright. If I get to choose. Let's see, what's going on in unhighlighted chat? Oh, have you watched the anime Parasite the Maxim? Oh yeah, I like that one. That's a good one-off anime to just like watch. It's a nice, like, especially the first half, like it's really freaky. It's creepy body horror stuff, which always makes me uneasy, which is kind of why I like it. The body horror stuff, like that's why I like Junji Ito. It's why I like Made in Abyss. It's why I like Berserk. It's why I like Evangelion. It's I don't know, all the cool creepy body horror anime out there. Even like, yeah, the Full Metal Alchemist stuff. That's what really drew me into Full Metal Alchemist. Was like that Nina episode, you know the one. And I'm talking about original Full Metal Alchemist anime, not Brotherhood, but I know not like they Nina's in all versions, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Just stuff that freaks me out and like makes me feel like legitimately stressed. I don't know, when entertainment makes me feel anything real, whether it's fear or laughter, I think that's worthy of praise. When media just makes you feel something, like a genuine raw emotion. What made you want to voice act? I don't know. I've just always wanted to act, and I've always loved animation and video games, and it just seemed like a perfect marriage of my interests, and it's worked out well for me, I think. Have you ever watched Charlotte or Dororo? Dororo, like the no armed man Dororo, like the Tezuka thing? Do you mean the live action movie? I read the manga and I've seen the live action movie. I don't know anything about Charlotte. What good body horror films have you seen? Oh, I don't know. Even like The Thing, I think is fun body, like a good body horror. Like the 80s one in particular. That's the one I like the best. Like, I feel like there's probably some good Stephen Lynch stuff out there that I have yet to see. Trying to think of stuff that's really... I don't know. I can't think of a lot of body horror movies off the top of my head right now. You ever seen Naoki Urasawa's Monster? That's one I need to check out. I've read one of Urasawa's manga. It's called Pluto. It's like an Astro Boy spinoff, which I really read because I was on a huge Tezuka kick for a good chunk of my life, and I still love Tezuka stuff to death. Not all of it necessarily, but a lot of my favorite things are like Phoenix. I really like Buddha. Those two in particular stand out. Like Astro Boy, I'm not as into, honestly. Princess Knight, I tried to get into, didn't really ever get into that one either. MW is really cool. That's technically a body horror manga. Or no, not MW. I'm thinking of Otakira Hito. MW is just a total bummer. I'm less likely to recommend MW, but Otakira Hito is like a... It's like a body horror / like furry kind of thing. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like a guy that turns into like a beast. Let's see. You killed it in Hunter x Hunter, by the way. Great voice for the character. Thank you, 04. Night Chat and Tomar says Captain Squiggles. Thanks for damn fine evening soundtrack. And have you ever watched Robo Geisha? No, I haven't. Effie Fantasim. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, Bake Candid. Does anybody else have a spare Prime membership that they'd like to share with an old Tomar? Don't feel obligated just because I asked, but also, if you weren't going to spend it on something else, might as well. Oh, thank you, I am Error 543. You listened. And thank you to everybody who already has popped their Prime subscription on me. It is always appreciated. Oh, yes. These trees will be most helpful. Yes, most helpful. Oh, we still can't get those size trees yet. We can get these palm trees, though. We can get some of these little buoys. We can get this little shack. We got 10 minutes. All right, so it's 10:30. What do you guys say? Let's give Katamari a proper finale. I think this is the final Make a Star level. Oh my gosh, we just got a monster gift from none other than Gayest Emotion with a beautiful 5-gift combo. Do you guys like that audio bit, by the way? Would you change anything about it? I think it's nice and poignant. With the little stutter thing at the beginning. That was all my idea, so if you hate it, you know who to blame. Oh, and thank you for the Prime sub, Sleech Demon. Okay, we're in a bit of a dry spot. Let's speed out of here. I don't think there's any concern that we're not going to make 30 meters at this point. We're on a pretty good pace. Ever since the pandemic, my creativity gland died, says Wompulator. And I'm afraid it won't come back. I keep hearing a beeping in my ear. Not like a constant beep, but like a bomb beeping. I don't know what to tell you. I would recommend getting that checked out if you're serious. The creativity stuff, I mean, that's one of those things where it's like sometimes you just need to get out. I think the biggest thing pandemic's done to hurt creativity is kind of stagnate a lot of people's lives, like in terms of like opportunities and not having a lot of like changes of scenery, not being able to travel as much, get out of sort of like a normal routine. I think the best thing to help creativity is to break routine and just do different things. I mean, there's no guarantees. You can't expect any one thing to like fix a creative block. Some people have creative blocks that last years, but I think the important thing is to focus on getting out there and focus more on just having new experiences than on specifically defeating the creative block, because it's one of those things that I feel like the more you think about it, the more you kind of like get stuck in a rut where you believe you're really blocked, and it's sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy versus just sort of like going like, oh well, I guess I'll just do whatever then, and then hopefully it comes back to you. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I look at creativity. Let's see. Hey, Tommy, thanks for liking my Robots in the Year 2077 remix thing on Twitter. For sure, awesome. Aw-threesome. What are your thoughts on the cinematic classic Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties? The truth is, I don't think I've ever actually watched it. Alright, we just hit 30, and we got 7 minutes left. Let's roll up this whole world. Let us roll up Zeus himself. That's our goal. That's our self-appointed goal, is to roll up Zeus himself. Let's see. I've never seen Garfield 2. I haven't even seen Garfield 1, truth be told. Let's see. Hi, Tomar. Do you... Oh, gosh. I don't know if I can get whatever's in there anyway. They look like little Loch Ness monsters floating around in there. Let's get this lighthouse. There we go. Tomar, do you think having a natural talent for voice acting is enough to start as a voice actor, or do you need previous technical knowledge to do so? I mean, I can't tell you. It's really a matter of circumstances. I think in most cases, you know, you're gonna have to build up experience somewhere. Just having a naturally good voice or having a gift for acting are very useful, but finding work, unless you have such a unique voice that like, you know, you have no real competition, like you're competing with people who have a lot of experience in most cases, or at least more, you know, the less experience you have, the more, you know, the more trouble you're gonna have standing out. in my opinion. But I can't speak to your specific circumstances.
Monster gift.
Another monster gift! Let's see, watch 2 ads because this is so very hype. Oh, thank you, Azuma. And then, yeah, Ghoul Fangman, thank you for the monster gift. And Jonesy, thank you for subscribing. But thank you again, Ghoul Fangman, for the monster gift. That was very kind of you to gift all those lovely subs. Man, I just wanted to get up on that hill. Ooh, we're getting real big. We've hit 50 meters. We got the school. We're getting that lighthouse. Oh boy. Were you a little disappointed when the gang played the Spooky's Dollhouse DLC and barely interacted with the clown? I think I was the one playing when we got to the clown, wasn't I? I honestly can't remember. No, I was not disappointed. I really didn't want to, like, harp on that too long. I don't know. I would feel like, I'd feel weird if we ever, like, focused too much on, like, my role in a game. It's a fun thing to, like, acknowledge and move on. But no, I was not disappointed, to answer your question. Would you be fine if you were mostly known as a member of Oni Plays? What do you mean, would I be fine? I think I already am. And I'm fine. I mean, yes. So the answer is yes. I mean, obviously I want to be independently, like, have my own independent reputation, but, I mean, I love doing Oni Plays, and I don't have any regrets about doing Oni Plays, and I plan to keep doing Oni Plays as long as it's, like, going on. But yeah, like, I think everybody wants to build up their own reputation, but I don't think it's healthy when I see people out there who are, like, bitter about, like, people who are like, I know I got famous for doing X, but I want you to know. Oh, wow. Okay, that's just actually a border. Like, I want to be famous for doing Y, I want to be famous for just doing my original work, and I'm sick of people bringing up this thing I worked on, and I feel like when people do that, it shows, like, a lack of gratitude. I don't know. I try to never forget where I came from. It's why I always simp, you know, for Newgrounds. Like, I always pull for them. Simping's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Like, I'll you know, I want to be known for voicing in, you know, games and cartoons and, like, TV stuff and stuff, sure, but, like, I also love being known for doing Newgrounds stuff. Hey, Tomar, you said you have ADD/ADHD. Yeah, I have ADD specifically. I don't really have hyperactivity, if you hadn't guessed. But, yeah, I have ADD. Does it affect you a lot? And if so, do you have ways of working around it? Thanks for the chill stream. And that's... Sorry, Bingleton asked that. Okay. I'm running out of things to pick up to get bigger. Any tips to work around it? Like, drugs have been the easiest way for me. That's my honest response. Like, doing, like, taking Ritalin, which I've been using for forever. And Ritalin doesn't work for everyone, but there's plenty of other options out there. There's Adderall. Concerta is just Ritalin. There's another one that I think is, like, popular and supposedly has, like, even less side effects. I don't know the name of it. But beyond that, like, I feel like I did grow out of some of the, like, worst parts of it, but a lot of things I really haven't. Like, they don't go away, but I find that when I take some Ritalin, like, I feel better. Like I have less issues for, like, not just that day, but even a few days after. Like, it's almost like it rewires my brain for a bit. So I hate to just push drugs on you, but drugs are an option. Hey, Tomar, have you interacted with Matt and Ryan from Super Mega recently? On that note, I would love to hear you as a guest on their podcast. I honestly don't really know Matt and Ryan. I've never met them. That's just the truth. We're all simps for Tom Fulp. I know, we all are, BS Monster. Let's see. Don't say that. Okay. We got to 57 meters, folks. I can't remember if that's like the final Make a Star or if there's one more after this, because I'm starting to get the feeling like there might be one more. And if there is, we're not doing it tonight. Hey, Tomar, have you seen Doom House? Yeah, I have. And I've seen Mood House as well. We gotta watch this final thrilling Katamari cutscene. Just kidding. I pretty much always skip them. Let's see. Is there another Make a Star? Make the North Star. Ooh. And make the moon. Alright. Well, we have something to do if we do a final Katamari stream, I think. Finally showed up to a TomarStream. Let's go. Loved your work. Nav, you're showing up for the end of my stream. I'm sorry to tell you. I feel bad, but we already ran. I usually would have ended by 10, but we got all into this. Puke Juice Joe says, how do I get a cosplay girlfriend? Those guys really don't like us. They took it really personally that we just like mentioned their songs or teased at it. I don't remember what we did that upset them so much, but Lead Street Boys, is that what they're called? They were trying to like call Chris out for a little bit. I don't think they got much traction, but I don't know. I would have a better sense of humor about songs that I made like a decade ago if I were them. Who am I to say? But yeah, they really didn't like that. Hey Tomar, awesome to see you streaming. Will you be doing any voice work for Smiling Friends? Super stoked Adult Swim picked it up. Yeah, probably. I mean, if I'd already recorded it, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to discuss details, but yes, the answer is yes. And it's nothing huge, but yes. Good night, Tommy. Love you, says Spiral Wolf 9. I was so sad when Linkara called out Oni. I know, me too, Puke Juice. I can't expect you know, it's not like we're super gentle, but I really don't think we like bully these guys. And Linkara's a guy who, you know, he says a lot of really mean things about actual content creators and mocks people's life's work and stuff. And you'd think he could take a joke better. I don't know. Oh, let's see. I heard you've tried doing GTA 5 roleplay on like big deal servers. I don't think I have. I think Chris has tried. Have you enjoyed that? And do you think you'd ever try doing that stuff with Djibouti? I mean, I would consider it, but also in the name of like chill streams, which is kind of our thing, I don't know that I'm going to be doing a lot of like RP stuff. To me, like I feel like I have to be really on when I'm role playing, you know? Like for that, I would need to like pop a Ritalin. I mean it. I'd get nervous. I'd be on stream. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Brain Dead. Chris does a little trolling. It's true. Tomar, how does it feel to be on Chris Chan hit lists? I don't know if I'm on Chris Chan's hit list. I know I think Chris and Zach are. I don't think I'm on Chris Chan's hit list. I don't think I'm a minor enough character. I don't think Chris Chan's aware of me. I think Blaze the Movie Fan does like Chris. There was a time where, well, I don't want to go into. It's not Blaze the Movie Fan seems like a very amicable guy, despite all of his persona. Would you shake Donald Trump's hand and mean it? I don't know how to answer that question. I did shake Bill Clinton's hand, to go on a tangent though. When I was in I want to say I was in 4th grade. I think, or no, was I in 7th grade? Well, it was when I lived in Georgia, so it was somewhere between second grade. It would be second, third, or fourth grade. I lived in Georgia. And then 7th and 8th grade. All I know is Bill Clinton was president at the time, and my whole class went to the CNN tower, and we got to be on some show called Talkback Live. And then I remember Bill Clinton was there doing a visit, and we all got in a big line, and he was like just walking down the aisle, and a bunch of us were able to just like reach out and shake his hand, and I was one of them. I shook Bill Clinton's hand while he was president. You want beard cam? Why'd you say raid, Diaper Sniper? I didn't notice a raid. But yeah, Bill Clinton was all covered in Monica Lewinsky. It was a whole no. I thought it was cool shaking the actual president's hand. And I will always think that the opportunity to shake an active president's hand is cool. That's my real point. Like, that's the president of the United States. That's like arguably the most important person in the world, especially if you're an American. Like, there's something just cool about that. Like, I don't normally geek out, but the president of the United States, yeah. See, Super Urban Buddha says they shook Obama's hand. Oh, and then they used the DNA to get a clone of him. Okay, maybe that was a joke. But Bill Clinton slipped Tomar the recipe for the first Tomar Emerald. Maybe so, maybe so. Oh, one more question. Favorite video game? I don't... That question has been asked, and I don't know a good answer. All I'll say is, like, I really like Souls-like games these days, particularly, like, the actual FromSoft ones. Like Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Demon Souls. Love them. Tomar shook Bill Clinton hand while... Okay, I get the joke, Bima. When you end stream, send us to raid another. Oh, shit. I'm gonna exit Katamari. We don't need this musical accompaniment any longer. I'm gonna make sure I save because I nearly forgot again. That is my curse, to always forget to save Katamari. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you miss conventions? Are they your sort of thing? It's a mixed bag, because I used to really love conventions, but I had really just started getting burned out completely on conventions a few years before COVID. So I don't like miss them super hardcore, but there is something like I'd like to pop over to Anime Expo, at least here in town, when it comes back, you know, even if I just go for a day and it's just to like people watch. I love just like observing a big anime con like that. You really see everything between the cosplayers and just the bizarre fellas that show up. There's something genuinely interesting about just attending and observing an anime con. Not necessarily smelling at them, Dubs. I see your point there. But observing, watching, listening is always a good time. Let's see. And then, yeah, I was just going to hop onto Twitch to see if anyone I'm aware of is still streaming. And because I don't know how to do a raid, but I'm going to figure it out. Because I've never utilized that before. So if I go into my creator dashboard here, and I go to my stream manager, is this where I would do it from? I don't know how to raid, you guys. I seriously don't know how to raid. Good morning from England. Would you ever come to visit? Alfie's sibling, Alfie's stribling. I'd love to visit. I've never actually been to Europe. I've been all over Asia, but I've never been to Europe. And yeah, I'd love to come visit England sometime. Have you ever done any cosplays yourself, Phantom Dragon? I've done some half-assed cosplays. I did like Inspector Zenigata at a tiny little con in Kentucky. It was in like Louisville. I don't even remember the name of it. But I basically just like wore like a trench coat and a hat and a red tie. Like it was a very half-assed Zenigata cosplay. I don't even think I had the sideburns right. Like no pride in my one cosplay attempt. It was very half-assed. I really don't know how to... Oh, wait. Okay, here. I see the raid channel button. So I press that. How about we raid cartridge blowers who came and visited earlier? I think they'd appreciate the eyes. Matt's a very funny dude. We're gonna raid cartridge blowers. Here we go. And then I guess I end the stream.